So just want to put a disclaimer out there while we get started. My name is Blockchain Kojo, right? We're just here to share information. As much as you're going to get many expert tips or recommendations, we all understand one thing, that before you invest your money into anything, whether it's stocks, bonds, right? These are things that people both lose money and make money regardless of the name of the company, right? Netflix, people lost almost 80-90% in value. All these things happen in the investment space. So please, you want to be advised of the risk. You want to also just only risk what you are willing to put out there as your investment, right? So that's just a little disclaimer. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not going to tell you what to do or what not to do. But trust me, this would be very, very educational and something that you can really take home and see some value in. So when we take a quick look at the website, we are looking at a DeFi technology, a blockchain that is embedded in finance. So what is Fintoch, right? Fintoch is, and we're going to read from there, is a P2P blockchain that's focused on the blockchain financial market. So your traditional bank, right? We all know the traditional banking system where people go into the bank, they do a few things. You can invest, you can lend money, you can borrow money in the form of buying bonds and stocks and all these different things. So this is what Fintoch is all about. They have taken the system that we all know in the traditional banking system, and they have been able to integrate that onto the blockchain, decentralized in a way that there is no central governing authority that is controlling this project. So that is the beautiful part about this. Now, they have brought a new technology to the industry. And one thing that I look out for in projects is what are they bringing that is new, that can allow them to be sustainable, that can also create a lane where people can see value in what they bring to the industry. So they have their highly talked about security technology called HyBriid, right? And it tells you, it allows users to enjoy a true zero risk blockchain investment. I'll explain why they say this, but like we said, at the end of the day, there is risk involved in the crypto industry alone itself. So it's something that we have to put at the back of our mind. So HyBriid innovative peer-to-peer, that's person-to-person blockchain financing, a decentralized leverage borrowing protocol. And their goal is to also launch an IPO, right, for their stocks in a way that everyone becomes a shareholder if you are invested with a certain amount once they launch this IPO. What we want to do is we just want to watch a brief video. Actually, yes, we're going to watch this brief video.
Fintoch has developed the HyBriid security technology, which truly enables secure transactions. As more and more people learn about DeFi and Fintoch, the leverage lending and security enabled by Fintoch has eliminated the pain points of previous DeFi transactions. In the future, Fintoch will establish a new decentralized financial ecosystem on the basis of the Republic. We promise that Fintoch will continue to work hard on your behalf. I'm the CEO of Fintoch. Fintoch has enabled users to use small amounts of money to borrow more money to invest in the DeFi market. Some of the things that we've done is we've built the HyBriid security technology, we've built the foundation for Fintoch, and we continue to invest in Fintoch and the financial public chain. We also consider that the development of DeFi is super important. This industry and every industry, change is a good thing. You have to accept it and you've got to kind of grab a hold of it. This is what allows us to stand firm and be prepared for the
Okay, so if you're wondering what this video is about, it's about their hackathon, right? So earlier this year, they had hosted a hackathon in Los Angeles. I think it was last year, where they called in different developers and programmers and coders to come and test their public chain, to test the validity and the safety of their blockchain, which they have. They have their own blockchain. As you can see, these are node validators. These are companies or validators that have nodes on the blockchain that basically validate transactions. This is the reason why they tell you that their system is secure, because no transaction is validated by a central authority. These nodes are the ones that interact with every transaction that goes on to validate it. They have 100 nodes on their system. As you can see, you can check all this information and all these different nodes on their website as well. So that is the beautiful part. Now, the next thing is they have their own app, their own decentralized wallet, just like MetaMask, just like Trust Wallet, that you have your own private keys. So security, we know, is high on everyone's priority. And I feel like they answer most of these questions with the things that they provide and everything that they have within their ecosystem. So as far as communication, they're on Facebook, Twitter, Medium, Telegram. You have an email for support. Also within the app, you are able to interact with support. So these are some of the things that I looked at this project. One thing we're gonna look at also, when you go to Binance, there was an article that was put on Binance on February 1st, right? Now, it speaks about top 5 crypto projects with the highest audit trust score currently. So going into 2023, they have looked at projects like CoinCU, Crypto Unity, Calamaro Network, and CoreDAO, right? A lot of people know about CoreDAO, Fintoch X Network, but at the same time, right here, they speak about Fintoch in the list, right? So I'm not sure there's an order, specific order, but they're in the top 5. So Fintoch is a diversified financial service platform, allows people to borrow and lend based on this hybrid security protocol, right? Which has multiple signatures coming from the nodes and zero knowledge proof. So which can achieve a truly decentralized supervision and automatic stop loss when clearing conditions that are met to ensure the user's funds are free from any risk of loss. So this is what this article is telling us. The overall score is 87, right? The audit found no obvious flaws in the project. So as much as we can look for more and more information in the crypto space, one thing we know is that a lot of things are meant to be trustless. When we say trustless, not meaning that it's not safe. It means that you don't need an authority to just tell you that it's safe, but you can look at the security protocol, the code, and all these different things that come together that make it reliable or safe. We can look at this audit that they have spoken about. So you can see this is on Certic. We're on Certic website, certic.com. Certic is, I think, ranked top 5, maybe in the top 10 auditing firms in the entire crypto space. One thing is that their score here is 87 in average, and then they have different scores. Security score is 88, marketing community is 84. The project is relatively decentralized, right? And then the trust score is top quarter line amongst all projects. So they started their audit from the very beginning before they even came out publicly. They fixed any unresolved issues. So you can see it says 3 resolved. So there was a logical issue and another very little informational issue. They literally went ahead to do all of these things already in 2022, right? They have grown in users as far as social media. So there's a lot of trust with this project based on the information and data that we see, right? So next thing is articles. What kind of articles can we find out there? Well, they have started the launch of their public chain. So they started off, their blockchain has been in development. and now is past the testing phase that started somewhere in 2022, right? They launched it at an event in Bangkok in 2022. The company Fintoch is licensed in the US, which you can tell most of their operations, from what it seems like, it's within the Asian sector. So, Asia is known big for one of the leaders in finance today, the Asia Pacific, as you can see. The next article from Yahoo Finance, and this is from very recently, February 14th, 2023. They went on to launch their public chain in Vietnam as they intensify their publicity. So this is, photos from the event. So we see leaders and owners of the company, CEOs, COOs, going around the world talking about their product and sharing it to millions of people so they can understand. So William, the CEO of Fintoch's global operations, right, stated that the first branches will be built in Singapore, Malaysia, Thailand, Indonesia, Vietnam, India, South Korea, Dubai, Japan, and other countries, right? So the Fintoch app will also receive a brand new version, which will enable multiple identity in their wallets. So it's a lot of great things that, as far as technology that they provide to the DeFi space. And we'll speak about that. We'll show you a quick video of how you're able to interact. So there are two different ways to interact with this blockchain, this project. And let me start from the beginning of this slide, which helps us to fully understand everything that they offer. So this is their team, right? We saw the video of the CEO, Bobby Joe Lambert. These guys, you can check them out as well. So Bobby Joe, his information is readily available. I wasn't really able to find much information on some of the other members, but we can always, do some research as well, right? So how does this system work? How does this blockchain come together? So they basically have a peer-to-peer short-term loan financing, right? So people can do mainly about three things, right? You can be a lender where you come in, you just invest in the platform, the decentralized platform through your wallet, or you can use your trust wallet and access your DApp, and then you can invest. Now, when you invest, the 7-day contracts, which you're able to earn a percentage return on interest every day. And then the second way to get involved is that you have people who borrow. So it tells you the lender or the investor, you get 1% a day in interest on your investment, because you're just coming in, you invest, you set it, you leave, and so you don't have to do anything, right? You don't have to come and click multiple buttons a day. Now, on the other end, there are people who trade on the blockchain, decentralized traders who trade on Uniswap, who trade on the Tron blockchain, who trade on PancakeSwap on the Binance blockchain as well. So they will come in and request for loans, but they make a deposit of 50% of their capital. So if somebody wants to, let's say, borrow $1,000, right? They give an example here. The person will then invest 50%, which would be 500. Then they get 1,000 to borrow, which they instantly use to trade, and they are charged an interest every day on the borrowed money, right? So if they do a 7-day borrow contract, is 2% a day. 1 day it will be 2.5% a day. So this is just to understand how they're able to make money, that they are able to pay out these returns on both sides. So remember, they said they have nodes that monitor the transactions. So everything is decentralized as far as supervision, and they are able to stop losses at 65%. So they never lose that investment that the borrower puts into their project to borrow funds to trade. So there's always a gap of 15%, no matter if the person who goes into the trade is losing money. It stops it right there. So they always make a profit regardless, right? And that is just on the interest right? So this is basically how this system works, and I'll show you a video that shows you how you can use your DeFi application to literally go in to borrow money and go straight to PancakeSwap and buy tokens and trade. So that is what they do. They also show you the top tokens that are trending as far as 24-hour increases every single day. They show you this on their blockchain, right? On their app. So this is one beautiful thing about this project. The next thing we want to go on to is to speak about the hackathon. Like I said, it happened in November 2022 in LA, right? Also, they are looking to have an STO offering. Now, what I'll say is that they said 30% will be available to users who basically have invested a certain amount. I think it's somewhere around, let's say 10,000, anyone who's invested above that, or I think they're also going to offer in the form of tokens to all community members as well. They are currently doing an airdrop of their token, which will be launching soon. It's just 0.1, but everyone is able to get that. The company behind the project is called Morgan DF Fintoch, who owns 37% of this. Here, I couldn't validate this, but they are saying basically banking institutions like Morgan Stanley will be given this percentage, right? So subscribers, all these things, they're in different countries. They're looking to get on the NASDAQ with their IPO once they hit a certain number of market cap and people in the community. So this is the project. Guys, we have seen all the information, even from Binance. We've seen the information here. We've seen the article from Yahoo News. We've seen the Certic audit that tells you that the entire protocol is safe to use and is secure. And we can see that it's profitable because they have a system that actually makes them earn, which is the basic traditional banking system where we know that banks make money, but how do they make money? They make money from people coming into deposit money into savings accounts, into borrowing, right? Buying bonds, stocks, all these things. And that's what they offer in their service. So this is a quick video that shows you how the people that borrow to trade are able to do that. And then from there, we'll be able to look at how you're able to get started with your wallet, how you're able to invest. The minimum investment is $100 and the minimum withdrawal is $1. Everything runs on the blockchain. It's instant. There's no wait time with withdrawals. There's no wait time with deposits. Okay.
Fintoch performs lending investments. The first step is to launch the Fintoch app and click on Go Borrow. Here, choose either Binance Chain or Tron Chain. Enter the amount you need to borrow here, which can accommodate up to twice the balance of your wallet. Click on I have read and agree to the terms and conditions of the. Click OK, then click on OK. Click Next. Enter the password and click OK. The borrowing request is in progress. Return to the home page and click on Lending. Click on Borrow. Return to the home page once the borrowing request is approved. Click on Wallet. Click on Lending Wallet. Click here for the credit coins. You will be able to see the Binance Chain, Ethereum Chain, and Tron Chain for all the granted coins. Then return. Click on Go Invest, click OK. Then we use the money that we have just borrowed to purchase cake. After the successful purchase, return to the wallet. Refresh the page and you will be able to see that the cake we just purchased is in the account. This is all about how to make a lending investment. Let's go back to the home page to see how users can invest and earn money through Fintoch's lending function. In the swap profit ranking list on the home page, we can see the ranking of users' lending investment earnings. Let's select the third highest ranked user option and click Open to go to the BSC block browser and check on how users are making money by lending and investing. in order to detailed see the user's borrowing and investment records. Here we select the landscape view. In the block browser, we scroll down and click on BEP 30 token TXNS. Able to see that users borrowed 300 U at Fintoch at around 23:58 p.m. on 21st of September. Then at around 23:59 p.m. with the borrowed funds over 900 SXPs were purchased at around 0.33. Next, we came to the exchange platform. You will be able to see that the price of SXP was at around 0.33 at 2300 hours p.m. on 21st of September, while the price is now at around 0.35. In other words, as we just saw when we opened the Fintoch wallet, this user has earned about 14% on 21st of September through Fintoch's lending investments. If you want to experience pertaining to Fintoch lending and investing function, try it out now.
Okay, so that was the video that basically shows you how the lending goes on. That is how money is made by Fintoch, so they are able to pay the returns. So let me go back to that page. Like we said, there are two ways mainly that money is able to circulate in this ecosystem. For us, we're coming in as the lender, the investor, where we just deposit money into the contract and earn 1% every day on a 7-day contract. You can automatically let these contracts renew and compound. Once they compound, you earn 1.5% in interest every day. So if you don't do anything and you let it override the 7 days, it begins to accumulate the extra 0.5% on your investment. So that is a good way to build passive income. For those that also trade, that know how to trade, this is a good chance to be able to borrow money more than what you invest, but you pay that interest every day. They also charge a 5% fee on the withdrawal of your profits only. They don't charge a fee on your deposit. Whatever you put in belongs to you and you control it, right? So that is a beautiful thing I like about this project that has me very interested. Now the next part is, once we've been through this part, you've been able to get started, you'll become an investor, and you say, you know what, I'm actually excited about what I have in front of me. I want to go a step further. They do have a referral, or you can call it an incentive program. Right now, in this incentive program, which I find very lucrative, you will earn not from deposits, right? Because if somebody's depositing, if you're earning from that, that takes away from the actual liquidity. So you don't earn from deposits, but you earn from the trading earnings or the lending investment earnings that the person is earning. So on your first level, 15% of all earnings is paid out to you every single day, every 24 hours. On your second level, 10% of all earnings made is also paid out to you. So if you go ahead and get one person started, right, and it shows right here in the diagram, for let's say $10,000, right, whatever they're making will be about $100 a day. Now you're earning 15% on that every day, which is $15. If you have a team that has on that first level 10K, that's the same thing. You're making $15 every day on the $100 that they earn. On the second level, you get 10%. So the same thing, they're making 1% a day, $100, but you earn $10 every day. So with just a volume of 10K here, you're already earning $25 a day. And that's just off the team earnings, right? So now it gets even much more exciting. They do have team management incentives, meaning that for those that are really actively sharing this opportunity or introducing people to this protocol, this is the new level, the new area, or the new direction that most companies are going with. Super Bowl commercials, we know, was $7 million for just 30 seconds. That is not a good incentive for a company who might not get returns from such an investment. So they would rather invest in the community. So when you hit the rank, the first rank is general manager. Now, these requirements are not a lot, the requirement is only 5 directs minimum to be a general manager, right? Just 5 directs is all you need to be a general manager. And then your team investment should add up to $50,000 in USDT volume. So we invest USDT BP20 into this platform, decentralized platform, and you earn every day on your USDT, right? So there's so many different ways that you can invest, but we are all using USDT. Now, what do you earn? Let's just give an estimate. You're saying if your team is making 1% a day on that $50,000, you're earning 20% of all their total earnings. So that is, if they're making $500 a day, you're earning 20% of 500 every day, which is $100 every single day. It never stops. Just by hitting this rank with 50,000 in volume, every single day you earn $100. Now, the next rank is VP. What they're saying is you need to have 2 general managers. So out of this 5 directs, or maybe 10, you have 20 directs, whatever it is, all you need is 2 people who also hit the rank of general manager. Once you achieve that with a total investment of 150K in volume, you will be earning every single day anywhere from $150 to $300 every day, depending on your team volume, how it's structured every single day. So $300 a day, that is every month, that's about $9,000. And this is just team bonuses for hitting this volume. You don't have to keep growing your volume. Remember, this is the blockchain, everything is cumulative. So once you hit this rank for life, as people are invested, you are earning every day about $300 a day. Now the next rank, which is SVP, all you're saying is you need to have 2 people who have done this, who have become VP in your line. So you have 2 general managers and 2 VPs from different lines. Now, what does that earn you? With a total volume of 500K, you're making anywhere from $600 to $1,500 every single day. Every single day. Why? Because on the general manager level, you don't earn 20%, you earn 30%, right, off the volume, minus the 2 general managers' commissions. Now, on here, you're earning 40% of the entire trading volume or profit volume, minus the 2 VPs' commissions. And as you go further, you hit higher ranks like ED, executive director, right? Team investment of $2 million, 2 SVPs from different lines. You're also now earning out of this anywhere from $1,500 to $5,000 a day. Now, considering how really secure and trusted, right, this project is, we've seen people invest anywhere from 20,000. Some people invested 4,000 and are earning every single day. So there's no direct referral requirement outside of a maximum of 5 if you look at it, right? So you can have 10, 20, 30, 100 people, but just to be at a rank, all you need is just 5 solid directs and a team volume of 50K to hit the first rank. So this is exciting. I see somebody has their hand raised. We'll get into a question right after. So that's just on the team management incentive, as you can see. So this is exciting. They do have their presentations, have English sessions on Monday through their main group. I will share all that information as well. Like I said, this project is heavily focused on building throughout Asia. And one thing we know about Asia, they have a lot of money and they have a ton of people. So this is really going to really just be around for a long time, making waves across different, news articles and different places that you're going to start hearing. I think we are early to a project like this that just literally launched their public chain this year. So this brings us to the end of the presentation. Just a quick share of information. Once again, my name is Blockchain Kojo, and this was not financial advice, just here to share what I've found and what I feel is very exciting. So let me go ahead and pause the recording.